Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to episode 11.
11.
Of
Wait, Am I Toxic?
So if you're watching on video, you can see that. Well, first of all, this is our first video episode. So welcome, guys.
Hey.
Look at us. This is what we look like, if you didn't know. And you can probably see that we've got someone else in the studio with us today.
Someone very
Got a
special.
very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself for them?
Hi, my name is Tracey Lomanga. You've probably seen me on Language of Love on Channel 4. If you haven't, tell them to watch it.
Watch that show.
You must watch.
Every
You must
Tuesday,
watch.
10 p.m.
So, Language of Love is Davina McCall's new dating
Sorry,
show.
can I just interrupt? We didn't introduce ourselves
We
again.
always do this.
Introduce
We
yourself
never
now.
introduce
never do
ourselves.
it.
We just assume that people are stans
Yeah.
and know who we are by now.
They are sure.
Well,
So-
I'm a fan, so.
My name is Paula, guys. It's me, the ginger one. Hi. It's weird that we're on video. I'm like, they can actually see us.
They can
for once.
see us
It's nice.
today.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Paula, hi.
And I'm Rakia and I'm the blonde one today.
And we're doing twinsies for some apparent reason. We
We are.
ended up wearing very similar clothes.
Yeah.
By
So
chance.
this wasn't planned?
It was
No.
not
Oh my gosh, I
planned.
actually thought so when I walked in here, I was like, are these...
So you noticed.
It was
These
not
two
planned.
guys. But it's
No.
good. It's good.
I mean,
Thank
yeah,
you.
we're rolling with it.
Yeah.
But we literally woke up this morning and did up that Spider-Man meme. Like, wait a minute, you're wearing, I'm wearing. Yeah, we're the same person today, just
We're
different
in
hair
sync.
colors.
Different hair colours.
But yeah, welcome to Wait, Am I Toxic?
Welcome to the podcast.
And as we
you.
said, we got a very special guest called
Yeah.
Tracy.
We're very excited to have you.
Yeah.
So the language of love. Should I say, wait, what is the language of love? Tell the people what the show is.
So Languages of Love. So we have a UK cast, so that's me in it, and then
Yeah.
we also have Spanish cast. So we can't date anyone from the same nationality as us.
Okay.
So I have to date a Spanish guy has to date a UK girl,
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
Spanish girl has to date a UK guy. So that's literally what it is, to see if we can fall in love without speaking the same language.
Crazy.
When I tell
crazy.
you, ain't no lie. At first I was like, you actually being for real?
So
How?
that's actually one of the things that I wanted. As soon as I watched it and I saw that it was a surprise to you guys. You
Yeah.
guys didn't know that you were going to be dating people that don't speak the same language as you. What did
didn't
they
know
say
at
to you?
all.
So
before?
they just said it's an international dating show. So in my head, I was thinking this could be like Too Hot to Handle. I could be. I was like, Too Hot to Handle is
Okay.
not really something that I would want to do.
Yes.
I was like, is it like Too Hot to Handle? I don't know. I was just in my head. And then when I got there, I kind of relaxed. I didn't really think about it too much.
Yeah.
I just said, let me enjoy the moment. I was doing content while I was quarantining. I wasn't doing nothing. And then when I got
Okay.
there, then they said that.
Wow.
I was like, wait, I should have thought about. I should have used that time in the hotel thinking about what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah.
Instead, I was living my life. I was like, what about myself in this room, this hotel room? I got views. I'm taking content. I was just like, the dating show will come when I.
Yeah, when I get
there. When they
there.
tell me it's time to go.
So how long were you in Spain for long before the show actually started?
Yeah, so altogether, I was there for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so quarantining for like, I think 5 days or something like that.
Okay.
Not quite long, but yeah.
So
I have a
sick.
question to ask.
Okay.
Was this your first time dating someone who wasn't of the same race as you?
Yeah.
It was.
It was my proper first time. I mean, I've
Mm.
had
Yeah.
white guys approach me before. I think
Yeah.
college time, university times, but I don't know. Yeah, but first relationship,
Mm.
yes.
Mm.
Wow.
And what was your like first initial reaction to having to date someone who was Spanish?
I think for me, it was more reflection on me, not on them.
Okay.
I just started to automatically think, to feel like, oh, they're not going to go for someone like me. Not because I'm not good looking. I know I can get a man.
Of
Yes.
course,
And that's what I'm
absolutely.
thinking. Yes.
Absolutely.
Obviously humble with it, but this is like a complete different, to me, it's like different culture. I'm
Yeah.
not their usual type, in a sense where we don't really see a lot of black people in Spain or any other Europe countries as
Yeah.
well. If you
Mhm.
do, it's like a small community. So I was like, I'm not their type. Like I could be, I'm their type.
Yeah.
Mm.
In the sense of like maybe personality wise to be friends with, but I don't think in a romantic
They'd be
way.
attracted
Yeah.
to you.
But I was wrong.
Huh?
Clearly I was wrong.
I mean, Jose Carlos
Yeah.
definitely thought you were his type. So are you usually attracted to white guys, or were you attracted to Jose Carlos as soon as you saw him? So
Do you know what? I think out of all the guys, I love all the Spanish guys. They're my brothers for life. But I think everyone knows Jose Carlos was the most, I guess, I mean, he could sing.
Mm.
He could sing. He came singing on the first day. Of course, any girl's gonna fall in love with that.
The serenading was real.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was good looking. He was very confident. There was loads of things that made him attractive. It wasn't just his looks. I think he came in and he had a presence. And I like a guy that has presence.
Okay.
I think out of everyone, he just came in and it's like, he didn't need to speak sometime. It was mysterious. I like a mysterious guy because I'm quite mysterious as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to get to know this one.
How can I forget, actually? Are you still with Jose Carlos?
Let's
know
know
where
that
we're
to the
starting
end.
from. No, I want to know so that I know what angle I'm asking my questions from.
Okay, hold
Is
on
he
a
the
second.
ex that we hate, or is he your
Yeah.
current boo that we're standing?
Okay, wait. Let's first of all, I'm going to answer that question if you've actually watched episode 8. If you haven't watched episode 8, then I'm not going to spill the tea.
Okay.
Watch it.
Got
Fine.
you.
Yeah.
Got you.
But just know I'm happy.
Okay.
Aww.
We'd love
Okay,
to
that's
see
really
it.
cute. Yeah.
Thank you.
Love it.
No, I enjoyed you guys' journey. I feel like at first, because the first episode I was a bit like, I don't. I think for me, sometimes when I see a black woman on a show and all the cast is white, I want to protect
nervous.
you.
Yeah,
So I'm
same.
like, get off that show. It's not for you.
Yeah.
And I think when there was like an altercation on the table, when he maybe wanted to choose maybe someone else, and he was
there
like,
an
Talia.
argument.
I'm not
There
second
was an
best.
argument, on the table.
yeah.
I think.
How did that make you feel? Like, did you do you feel like you were able to trust him after that?
Yes, because he gave me a reason. So that's the difference. If someone doesn't not give you a reason to trust them, you can't trust them.
Yeah.
There needs to be a reason. You need to see evidence.
Yeah,
And I saw evidence when he was pursuing me. So I was like, Tracy, give this guy a chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually showing you that, okay, fair enough. And he's allowed, and disclaimer, he's allowed to have options because that's
on the
day
show.
one.
Absolutely.
Remember,
yeah.
that's day one. So I wasn't sitting there thinking, he's all mine. That's it. It wasn't that.
Yeah,
It was just, I knew what I want and I want to go and get it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
just what I want.
And I loved your energy.
Yeah, it wasn't competitive. It was just like, but he's who I want. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to that.
You're gonna go for
By
it.
him.
Absolutely.
That's
I'm
what-
a stick.
I'm
That's
a
man.
stick by- I'm a stick by
I'm a
him.
stick by.
But I didn't feel like I need to do too much because it was like, if it's meant to be, it will be. And clearly, obviously, it was.
Yeah.
No, I
Feel
love
you.
to see that because
Absolutely.
our first episode was about like how dating in London is the ghetto, and Follows a traveller, so she spoke about how
We're gonna get onto this because I'm
Yes.
gonna be quizzing you on your Spanish.
Oh no!
I'm an near fluent Spanish speaker, so me and you, we're gonna get into it. But anyway, sorry, go on.
yeah, no, she spoke about how dating abroad differs from men in London. What's your experience like dating men in London versus Spanish men?
Child, I can't go back.
You can't go. You can't go back.
Feel like
can't
no
go back.
respect. If I'm gonna be completely transparent, because I'm a transparent person,
Yeah.
I feel like I've had some like black boys like laugh at me like you're not in that way. It's just more like because they've never seen me with someone opposite race.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think for some people's reaction, it was like, oh, this is definitely different.
Yeah.
Especially because my ex-partner, prior to going on the show, he was a black man.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I knew people will be like asking questions. I knew that will come because that's what happens when two different cultures come together.
Yeah,
Anyway.
course,
So
yeah.
Especially
I
black
knew-
people.
Exactly.
yeah.
So I knew, okay, this is gonna be. It's not normal, but prepare for this.
There's
because
gonna be
you're
challenges.
Going to have that. You're going to have
Yeah.
people not believing that you actually love him.
Mm.
There's going to be a lot of challenges. And at first I did let it get to me, but then I realized, no, but it was more about, it wasn't just about, the fact that he was white. I fell in love with him. As
Yeah,
a
as a
person.
person.
course.
I didn't plan. I didn't go in there and said, oh yeah, I'm going to just fall in love with him. It just happened.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it just obviously goes to show, as cheesy as it sounds, but love doesn't have a race. Because
Yeah.
in my head, I was so like, my type. My type was not working for me. Where did you take me?
Literally.
Where did you
yeah.
take me?
Yeah.
Nowhere. So now I've actually found a guy that is just so sweet. And
Yeah.
I'm at this stage where soft life, please.
Absolutely.
I'm a busy,
Yeah.
booked woman, career-driven, purpose-driven, God-fearing. I do not have time for guys that are going to bring confusion to me. So I feel like he's my peace. So
Oh, I love
Aw.
that. Confusion. That is literally the main thing that men of this country love to give to us. So I want to get into the actual details. Like, what do you think are the main differences with Jose Carlos and like guys that you've dated before, character-wise, that you think is a cultural thing?
Spanish people are very loving.
Mhm.
They're very family-oriented people.
Mm.
Even the way the Spanish girls and the Spanish guys are together, they're very lovey-dovey.
Yeah, I saw that on
to
the
us
show.
British people, it's like if I'm kissing my guy friend, it's like you like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, do you get what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
actually have feelings for him, but it's like you don't really show affection. Even like I have brothers as well. Even with my brothers and stuff, it's like I wouldn't show that affection. But with them, you saw Jose Carlos and the guys like kissing, hugging, showing that I
Really
love you.
affectionate.
Yeah. And I was like, this is normal. This should be
That's
normal.
how it should be.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's not really like that here. Or people get confused. And I feel like I learned a lot. And he made me feel comfortable because it wasn't like, oh, he was doing it behind my back. Like everything, if he's hugging a Spanish girl, you guys can see on the show, he's hugging, he's very kissy. I don't feel insecure about that, but I feel like I'm not going to base it all on UK guys, but my experience dating, obviously someone from the UK, I feel like sometimes they made me feel like, oh my God, like I can't trust you.
Yeah.
Because you were very secretive about it. Like, you wasn't honouring me. And I feel like it's so important for me in my relationship. A man has to honour me and respect me when I'm there.
Yeah.
And even when I'm not there. So I'm not saying that, all London guys cheat, Spanish guys don't. No.
Yeah.
That's just the difference that I saw within Jose Carlos and like previous guys that I've spoken to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you. I love it. I'm jealous. You made me remember like what it was like. So on our first episode, we spoke a lot about dating outside of London and dating men who know how to be affectionate. And yeah, I miss being around. I mean, I was going to say having that in my life, but I didn't date guys from outside of London, even when I wasn't there. Here, sorry, because I'm in India. But it was nice to be around the culture because I feel like my bar was raised and I felt like, no, this is what is normal. This is what I should be getting into. So I was
American
jealous.
guys as well.
They're very affectionate, actually.
Yeah.
In my experience, anyway. I have dated
American
American guys, kind of.
Have you?
Yeah. And no, when I say dated, I mean like dating.
I've dated one.
What was he like?
It wasn't like fully dating. It was just like, it was like a holiday romance. That was a holiday romance. Yeah.
Okay.
In the sense where he came to the UK for like a holiday. And then,
Yeah. And then you just
after that, we didn't really speak after.
Yeah,
So to me, it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, that was a holiday romance.
Yeah.
Because I didn't speak to the person after. So
Yeah. That is a holiday. Was you black? Oh, you said Jose Carlos is the first white guy you did. Okay. Got you. Yeah.
You're making me want to jump on a flight to Spain.
Girl, jump on the flight. Go and get your...
I'll be serenaded with a guitar.
Honestly, I can't even imagine a man liking me enough to write a song. Like, do you know how big a deal that is?
Yeah.
To write a whole song for me and play the guitar. No, I love it.
Oh my
And the moves, I loved it. You were dancing.
When you was dancing, I love
Too
that.
cute. It was too cute. I liked how confident you were. Like,
Oh my God.
I feel like I would be, like, I'm a confident person, but I think sometimes when I'm around people who are very different to me, I hold back certain parts of my
Yeah, I get
personality.
that.
So I can imagine feeling a bit uncomfortable with like winding my waist properly and everything. I'd probably do my white girl wine.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You really
but
went
you were
for
going
it.
for it. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Where do you think your confidence comes from?
I would definitely say my friends and my family.
Okay.
I have a lot of strong, independent women around me, like all in different chapters of life.
Yeah.
Sisterhood is everything. And I think
Yeah.
even when I was in there as well, there was times where I did cry, like upset. I
Aw.
was like, oh my God, like this is like getting too much.
Mm.
Because it's so intense. Like you guys just see a snippet of what we actually go through.
Yeah.
So we're living that every single day. Like the camera's not off. So it's like sometimes it can get intense. And then in certain situations where it's like, oh, you actually need obviously you've made friends there, but you automatically think of people who actually are your friends.
Your
Friends who,
foundation.
your foundation.
Yeah.
Know you. My family know me, the real me. So sometimes it was quite difficult when I was behaving certain ways. And it's like, I mean, they will understand. But it was also nice having the Spanish girls. We talk about friendship.
Yeah.
The friendships that I made there. Oh my God.
I see you and Kimmy are quite close.
Kimmy and you are.
Aw.
That's
Batty
my
and bench.
girl.
Aw, I
Oh my
love
God.
it.
How do you communicate?
That's what I was just going to ask.
Oh my
Literally.
gosh. So we use an app called Speaking App.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it helps us to translate
Hashtag ad.
better and have sorry.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad.
Yeah, I gotta be working. I'm joking. But yeah, Speaking App literally saved us. Yeah. And obviously we use sometimes other Google Translate.
So how does it work? Is you speak into it and then it plays out
Yeah.
the translation?
But she can actually speak. Her English is not that bad.
not
Okay.
And I'm kind of used to it because I have like family that live in France,
Yeah.
Belgium. English isn't their first language.
Yeah, you're Congolese, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I thought
we're,
so.
bilingual. I have
Yeah.
to speak
Yeah.
more than one language. So
yeah.
for me, it's like, okay, I do this with my grandma. Sometimes I have to use my hands just
Yes, you have to find
do lots
different
of-
ways
yes,
to
I'm
communicate.
like,
I get
okay,
you.
with Kimmy, I have to do this. You have to have patience.
Yeah.
Because even my sister's boyfriend, he's also English is also not his first language. But he can speak
Okay.
English, but it's like obviously with the accent, a bit
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
freshiness.
yeah.
But
The freshiness.
sometimes you just think
Please get there.
especially when you're arguing. I'm sure you guys saw the scene when I was sending her to college.
I
You see,
know.
a friend or not. I really was like, am I a friend to you?
He felt the
to get it, though.
flames. Yeah.
Was he? Were
got
they
it. He
translating
cried.
behind the scenes? Because he seemed to get it
No.
from what they showed.
His English, I think, improved a lot. Because,
Yeah.
It
because
seems
I
so.
spoke English. And you know how people say sometimes you have to be in the country to learn.
Yeah,
Yes.
immersion.
So I was just speaking
Yeah,
French.
yeah.
I mean, English to him.
English.
So he kind of, and he works in a hotel. So that hotel,
tourism. Yes,
Yes,
it
he
has,
works at- yeah. meet different people.
Right.
Do you know what bit killed me at the end when he was like, I'm going to take you to Dagenham? He's like, Dagenham? And we've got 2 Dagenham babes in the building. Yeah.
I'm in Dagenham. Okay, but maybe I should not.
No,
say
but
that.
actual location.
Actually,
But I saw on your story the other day that you were somewhere in Dagenham, and I was like, "Oh my god, I live there."
It's
Like,
round the
right.
corner.
Really?
The Starbucks.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Oh, you live in Bait Dagenham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I live in
Bait.
Dirty Dags.
I
Yeah,
have to get trained to get there, so I'm
Oh.
okay. Yeah.
you live in real Dagenham. Probably a bit nicer than my part.
Yeah,
My
but I
part
still
is a
should
bit
have
of the
said
ghetto,
Dagenham. I
but
should have still said Big Ben. I went to go and say, I don't know what I was thinking.
Dagenham.
Because he always
Dagenham.
talks about
Bless
his
him.
city. So I'm like, well, my city.
So where's he from in Spain?
Sevilla.
Sevilla.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm like,
Let's get into your Spanish.
oh my God. My Spanish is actually
You're
not
talking about how
great.
much his Spanish, English has improved. How much is your Spanish improved?
Ooh, child. Do you know what? I'm actually taking lessons.
Are
It's
you?
starting
Love
next week,
it.
Wednesday.
Okay, nice. Have you got a private tutor or are you using like an online thing?
It's a private tutor, actually. She came by when she saw Language of Love, and she was
Amazing.
you can join our course, and me
Do
and
it.
someone else is joining from the cast as well.
That's
So we're gonna
so
be
sick.
together and to learn Spanish because
That is
it's
so much
important. I just
fun.
want to get to a point where it's like I can be bilingual with it. Like I can
Okay.
speak English and mix it with a bit of Spanish.
And you speak French, so you would find Spanish quite easy to pick up.
yeah.
The languages are very similar, so
It
I feel
is.
like you'd be
I think
alright.
there's like my French is not A1 as well though.
Okay.
It's not like
I'm sure it's fine.
This is what everyone that speaks another language says. It's like, and then you put them in a situation that they can only speak that language,
oh my
and
God.
suddenly
when I put
they're
when I put on
fluent.
the spot, I'm like, oh my God, my mind goes blank. I'm like, I don't remember.
No pressure, but go on,
No
follow.
pressure. Right, so right, let's think of some things to test you with.
Jesus.
Okay, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? Bien.
Bien?
Mm.
I don't know what that means. How are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I'm gonna embarrass myself.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
You sound
You know-
you sound like nah.
You sound
No, she sounds good.
Get her on that show.
Seriously.
You know what?
To be a Spanish
Watching
girl.
it, I was genuinely like, because I could understand both. So I was when you guys weren't understanding each other, I was like, she's saying this.
Oh my
I was
God,
trying to
really?
translate. Like,
Wait, so did you live in Spain or like?
no,
you
I
stayed
lived
there
in
for a
Colombia
bit?
for 3 years.
Oh my
So I
God,
done
you're trying to
Spanish
test
there.
my Spanish. You're deep. I lived for 3 weeks. That was not enough. That was not enough.
No, but I clocked that you picked up some stuff along
I
the way.
did. I picked up a bit, but even now, because when I was with Kimmy, she was teaching
She
me
teaches you
bills,
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I'm like, no, okay. I want to take a course.
Yeah,
seriously
to do it properly.
and actually do it properly.
Yeah.
So I can get to a comfortable point where it's like, okay, yeah, I can speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Test me.
You'll get there way quicker than you think. Okay, let's make it simpler. Single words.
Doing wild.
What does guapo mean?
Like good looking, like
Abs-
guacha.
Ooh.
Bonito.
Bonito. How'd you say
Bonito.
it?
Guapo.
Guapo.
And then guapa is for the women.
Okay.
Guapo is for the men.
Tracy, you're so guapa.
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 Gracias,
Guapa.
Gracias,
Fola, you're so
mucho.
guapa.
What? You sound like Eastern European. What's this pronunciation?
And then you say, gracias mucho.
Gracias.
Gracias
Oh,
mucho.
muchas gracias. You
Muchas
mean-
gracias. Jesus. Muchas gracias. Oh my God.
What's another one that you should know?
It's the funny one was on the show when I was supposed to say the love you one, but apparently I was saying te amo.
Te amo,
And they were
yeah.
oh, I love Albania. She was gonna be like,
She's so
She was
funny.
like, girl, no, you don't want to say you love him. That's not the word you're trying to say.
Right. So,
It was
because I've clocked that Spanish in Spain is different to Spanish in Colombia. Like, there are certain things that you say that have different meanings.
She's Dominican.
She's Dominican.
Yeah.
Who?
Albanian.
She's Dominican.
Yeah.
So what was her issue with Te Amo? Is that it's too intense?
I think, isn't Terma not intense?
Yeah.
What's the
I
other
thought
one?
Te
I
Amo.
always
Te
get the-
quiero.
Say it.
Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Quiero.
You're trying to write
You're
it
teaching her a
down.
thing or two.
It's too much.
Yeah, the pronunciation is difficult. I'm used to
Te
the
quiero.
Te quiero.
Te quiero.
Yeah.
That one is like, I'm in love. Like, I love you.
Yeah.
Okay,
more
I'm
romantic.
in love.
But
Te
Te
amo,
Amo
you can
is
say
like
to
banter.
Friends, I'm
Lighthearted.
sure. Yeah,
Got you.
lighthearted. So she was, I think to both of them, she was like, no.
Yeah, I saw everyone's
say that?
reaction. They all started laughing. I thought,
I think it's because, I don't know. Remember, it was edited, so maybe something else happened before
Oh, right.
that.
Yeah.
But,
wait, so see, episode 8 was the finale. Okay, right.
mm,
I'm excited for everyone to watch it. I think you guys will enjoy it. It's interesting, and I like the premise of like being forced to date someone that doesn't speak your language and being forced out of your comfort zone. In London, we're all struggling for our lives with dating. So I like anything that shakes that up and forces people to do something a bit different.
yeah.
And like I said, I met people, I was always gobsmacked. In Colombia, I would meet people who would genuinely be like, yeah, we're getting married. We're going to the registry office on Sunday. Are you coming?
Wait, how?
And they
As in
don't
just
speak the
met
same
they-
language. And they
Listen,
are in love.
where are these people? Listen, I need this to work. So who are these people?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know,
This is like
genuinely, I know people that, like, when I was in Colombia, I was even a witness at someone's wedding who had met someone.
They don't speak the same language.
I had to sign the paper. Yeah. She was from Sweden and he was from Colombia. They don't
Okay,
speak
how
the
did
same
they
language.
communicate then?
Apps, yes, body language, physical.
Yeah.
The question is, but how long can you do that? Sometimes even I thought on the show, episode 8 was all of us had to think about, okay, would we stay or would we go?
Yeah.
And you think about, okay, wait, can I be like,
the thing is,
but you can.
I don't think it's sustainable forever to do the whole like app thing, but you
No.
learn the language.
You learn eventually.
That's how it
No,
works.
does, yeah.
Because they
You're
were
right.
both picking up. He was picking up English like that, and she was picking up Spanish.
Yeah. And you have to want it. You have
Yeah.
to have a desire to.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It made me kind of think about is language important in terms of like the logistics of a relationship? Like, oh, we're going here, we're doing that. But like when you just connect with someone, is language that important, or is it body language more important, or just do you know what I mean? The vibe
Yeah.
of the relationship. Did you really feel close to him and language didn't matter?
I think I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think language matters that much because, like I said, I also built great friendships. And sometimes people thinking, "How do you guys?" I had a question actually when Kimmy came. How did you and Kimmy communicate?
Yeah.
I'm just like, we get each other,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like you know how people say in general, what's understood does not need to be explained.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what it is for people who do
I get
date
you.
outside
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
their race, or who do date people who don't speak the same language as them. It's
Yeah.
like what's understood between that two people, it doesn't matter. Because
Yeah.
in general, a relationship between two people, it doesn't matter about the world. It's just
Yes.
you and that person. So it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
So what would you say your love life was like before this show?
Sorry, can I also
Yeah,
add?
go on.
And you also make more effort.
That's true, actually.
You actually said that will,
There's no
you make more
security
effort.
blanket.
Yeah.
So you have to give
So
it
like
your
me,
all.
I have
yeah.
to make
You have
the
to
effort
want
learn the
it.
language now, because I was like, okay,
Yeah.
future-wise, if this is going to be a serious foundation, okay, I have to learn the language. You
Yeah.
have to make more commitment.
That's actually
We're
real,
in the same
yeah.
country, so it's more work. So that actually tests real love.
It's true. I actually have a friend who's settled down with an Italian woman, and he does Italian lessons.
Yeah. Less Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, they
Why
speak
does that sound
Italian.
right? Italian lessons.
Yeah, I know
Sorry.
what you mean. Italian lessons. sounds
Italian
weird.
lessons.
But it is Italian lessons, yeah.
Yeah, he does that. And he's really like, he goes to Italy a lot. He connects with the family. And it's just so beautiful to see. Like,
Aw.
yeah, he's really switching it
It
up.
makes sense though. It would force you to put in more
Yeah,
effort.
because even like personally, like singing and dancing. In my culture, we sing and we dance a lot. I mean,
Mm.
the waist and
You
stuff.
lads know
Why
how
is
to move
your
the
waist is so
waist,
loose?
man.
I just,
It's like there's no bones.
Yeah, there's no bone.
inside. I've always been jealous.
I don't understand.
And it comes with blood? Because this thing can't be learned. I don't understand.
So it's like he's like he's from Sevilla, and flamenco is like a big thing in their culture. So that's why when I don't know if you saw the episode, but there's an episode of me meeting his parents.
Yes,
we watched it all.
Oh, okay,
we've
watched
it.
music.
Yeah,
we connect through music, and that was nice because I was like, well, in my culture, we connect through music and long ways. So there were so many similar things, and I was like, well, I have to adapt to this. Ole.
Yeah.
You know, like
get to doing this, like
I fell in love with it, and they kept laughing. Like the Spanish girls were always laughing because she's like, we've converted.
Yeah,
like,
she's one of us.
Like, yeah, girls, ole. She is like, it's nice to see someone else embrace your country, your culture.
Yeah.
We do all this traveling to go to other people's city. People come to us and we don't appreciate each other. It's not all about aesthetics. That's what it taught me, because I'm like, wait, I've been to Spain 3 times now. And if I knew Spanish people were lit like that, I would have connected with them.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we go to, like, for example, Ghana, everyone's going to Ghana, which is great. But I think I've got to a point where I don't want to go where everyone, like, just to meet London people. I'm trying to build connections, meet new people.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, but, and, you know, meet Ghanaian people as well that's actually living there. Because I think that's really important, the culture aspect of you're going somewhere
to build your experiences.
Yeah. I don't like being
experience
a tourist.
it.
Obviously, life sometimes doesn't allow you to be anything but a tourist. But if I can go somewhere for a long period of time, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm with you on that.
Yeah, so that's what it taught me. I was like, nah, next time I go to Spain, I'm going to talk to Spanish people. I didn't know, you guys are lit. I didn't know.
Spanish people are
looking
lit.
for my people. Like,
I love the culture.
yeah.
They're
People.
loose, they're fun, they're not stiff at all.
I didn't know that. That's the
yeah.
thing. Like that. Even when we went on holiday, didn't meet. It wasn't like we met Spanish guys. We
It's
met
very
like French
true.
guys. We met other international people that are just here the same as us on a holiday.
Yeah.
But why not actually meet someone that's actually Spanish?
Yeah.
You seem to connect with the Spanish girls more than the English girls, actually.
I clocked that.
Yeah. I mean, I was cool with the English girl.
Yeah.
But I think because of my personality, I'm very also out there. Like Spanish. I'm very much just bubbly. I'm very bubbly, very I wouldn't say forward, just very confident, very brave. And I think I saw a lot of that in the Spanish girls as well as the UK girls, definitely. But I think I just vibe with whoever I vibe
You
with.
connect with,
It wasn't like it was forced that I said, okay, no, I'm just gonna go and be friends with Spanish girls. I was cool with everyone, but naturally you just make better bonds with obviously whoever you're meant to make that bond with. So that's what happened.
Amazing.
Nice.
So you form more relationships, not just a romantic one, but like a proper friendship one as well. Yeah. So beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm going to Spain.
Friendship is so important. So important. I think that definitely taught me as well that no, friendship is important. It's so important to actually have like people around you like who actually want the best for you.
Yeah.
Because in situations like a dating world and so you guys saw the show, so many things happen. So it's like, it's so nice to just have that woman that's there, like, pick a chin up.
Yeah, you're ride or die.
Yeah, you're right. It's
in the
so
house.
important. So many things. When I left the show, like, a lot of things changed. I was thinking, a lot of things has to change in my life. Maybe the dynamics of friendships, just how I am as a person, just even my friendship within myself as well. Just a lot of things. And it was positive things, nothing like negative.
Yeah.
Because I have amazing people around me, but it was just more in a sense of like when I meet new people, how to conduct myself.
Be more open.
Yeah, be more open. How to identify like toxic relationships, toxic friendships. Because what I was doing, as you guys can see, I was sabotaging a little bit my relationship with Jose Carlos because of what I've experienced. But it's like, I can't keep doing that. So I can't always be toxic. But that's toxic as well. That is, because it's not his fault. He was being completely open. And I'm like,
trust issues.
So I was like,
Yes, you didn't answer my question before about your previous relationships.
Oh, what was it again?
How were they? Prior to Jose, how
Jose
was
Carlos.
Jose Carlos? I want to keep saying
Jose
that.
Carlos.
Jose Carlos. What were your relationships like with other men? Why did you feel like you had those trust issues?
Oh, I was cheated on, so that's why. I guess I had trust issues.
Was it a long relationship?
It was like I was not like a long-term relationship. It was long enough for him to. Like,
no, I don't say that to say that a small relationship would be fancy. I'm just wondering.
It was a solid relationship. Like we were making like future plans. As you do in a relationship. So it wasn't just like there's relationship that okay, we're just passing time by. Relationship where we were building something.
You really invested.
We were working towards something and. So the foundation for me was like already broken when he did that.
Yeah.
Well, he's watched every
God.
single
He
episode.
is going to use you for
yeah.
clout.
I'm like, bro.
He's going to be like, I used to date that girl, you know. That's what he's telling his friends right now.
Promise.
They said that. I didn't say nothing.
We said it for you.
No, he's actually using you for clout. Just so you know.
His life, minding his business.
No, they never do. They stalk you for a very long time. I've never had an ex that didn't stalk me.
I find all of that stuff jarring. Like I'm the type of person, like if I'm done with someone, I don't want to see. I don't care to see you.
Really?
I'm that type of person. But now I've just got to a point where I'll just leave you there now. But before I was that block delete person, like deleting your pictures, everything. This is all gone for me. It's like I'm trying to move forward now. It's done. Why do I still have a chat with you? Why? I don't want to see you. But I think also now my mind has changed. It depends on the dynamic of that relationship. If that relationship, I took something positive out of it, to me, it's like I can never be bitter about that person. Or that relationship. You brought some substance into my life.
Yeah.
If you haven't brought no substance and
then just be
causing me
gone.
pain and headache, even after the breakup, you gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I
used to be a block and delete, but then stalk them. Like, very intense.
Remember I used to get onto you for
I'll use my burner to be stalking them.
Do you remember I was like, stop blocking these men?
I used to block guys and I'll block them in like 30 minutes. Be like, wow, so you haven't messaged me since I blocked. You haven't even called me. And they're like, are you? And they're like, it's been 30. I didn't even know you blocked me.
And block again.
It's been 30 minutes and I block again.
And then you block again. And
I would unblock, say something that I need to get off my chest and then block them again. Yeah, so you need to teach me, honestly.
It's just gotta get to a point where it's just like my peace.
Yeah. Now I'm there for sure. Yeah.
Like your peace.
Piece of everything.
Yeah, piece of everything.
And men are usually not worth it.
Well, those type of men. Not all
yeah,
men.
not
Those
all
type of
men.
men.
Not all men.
Yeah, not all men. There are
I'm glad
men.
you're here to balance us out.
Yeah.
Sometimes we be saying this all of them, but yeah. No.
Nah, yeah. So, yeah, I think it's just for yourself. It's not for, because I feel like that whole, oh no, keep them there to show them, you know, and I just feel like I'm not doing it for myself anymore. I'm doing it for that person.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to be my muse. I don't want you to be the reason why I should be. I don't know. I just don't like that whole concept of like, leave them there. Let's stun. I just feel like for the younger days when I was younger, I had energy and time for that. But now I'm just like, it's going to affect me. Let's be real, because clearly I'm still hurt. That's why I'm doing that. That's
feelings
why I'm
are
trying
real.
to get their attention. And I'm like, they're not even worth it. They're not even worth it. They should not even see me. That's how I see it. You don't even deserve to be in my space.
It's a privilege.
Yeah,
to be in your
basically.
space.
It's a privilege. And
you
you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
So.
Glad that's not your portion anymore.
Yes.
Now you're in love.
In love.
Yeah,
Somebody said in love.
I mean,
In
that's
love.
what they said in Spanish on the show.
When?
They were
Who?
saying, you
Me.
guys.
I said I'm in
You
love.
guys said at least once an episode
I'm
per
in love
episode.
with you.
No, I
I'm
said I
in love
love
with you.
I
I'm in
don't
love
think
with you very much.
No, actually, do you know what?
I didn't get.
I will. Okay,
They did me
very
good.
fair. Because I clocked that he was saying, I'm in love with you. My heart belongs to you. I will go to the end of the earth for you. And you were like, I have love for you. And
That's the British in her, man.
That and I thought, oh, she's been selective with my words. That's something I would do. Were you doing that on purpose?
Was I doing it on purpose? No, I think I was just taking my time. Because I'm used to be the opposite. Like, as soon as I make a connection with someone, I'm very quick. Like, oh my gosh, yes, I think I'm in love with this person. I'm just like, just dove straight into it. And that's what happened with me in my ex-relationship. So really, truly, that relationship was just based on love. It wasn't based on anything else. And you can't have a strong, solid partnership just based on love. It needs to be more. So I just kind of felt like, I need to build with this person for me to get to a point where it's like, okay. You just got to do it step by step.
I
feel
agree.
like our journey, we did it step by step. We didn't rush anything. But I definitely, that's bad to say love him on you. I definitely do love him. I do.
Aww, that's cute.
But that's because I got to know him as a person.
And in your own time.
Yeah.
Yeah, love is not something you can rush. I agree.
I love watching people in love.
Same.
It's
my
so
favorite thing.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love. Have a moment.
Right. This is Wait, am I toxic? So it's time to get into your toxic thoughts of the week.
God.
What is your toxic thought?
What is my toxic?
Or like your toxic topic. Like what's something that's on your mind at the moment that you think is maybe toxic that you're not sure about? Or
I feel like not a lot of things, but I feel like these days, I would say it's like relationship and friendship being tested when you're so. I feel like everyone at the moment is currently adulting in so many different ways. Everyone's in different season of life, and I think that can get tested. So I feel like, and especially because I feel like I'm in a new chapter in my life, where it's such it's not a lonely journey, because I've always made it clear that I don't want it to be a lonely journey, because it doesn't have to be a lonely journey. Like I actually it's good to do this with people, but for me, it's more like, okay, I have to know who to do it with. And thank God I do my day ones, but it's also that balance that I do hear a lot of influencers, a lot of people who are on TV say, well, they don't know. It's hard to find who's really genuine, like who's really genuine and who's really, really supporting you. Because of my previous experience with friendships, that's where my trust issues come from.
Okay.
But that's when like sometimes I can admit that, okay, I'm probably being toxic, because it's like, it's not, that's my issue. That other person is not giving me a reason to not trust them. But that's all in my head, like, oh no, you're gonna fuck up.
Okay.
You fucked up before.
Yeah.
So I think it's just getting to that stage of just like healing that part of me, like, oh, not everyone's out to hurt you. Like, not everyone's out to get you. There's people who actually know they actually do love you. So
do you think that's more your issue at the moment? Is that you're not sure if you're the problem, or do you feel like there are people that you genuinely think could be the problem in your life?
I feel like yes and a no. I feel like relationships and friendships all about balance and all about boundaries. So I feel like I would never be perfect. Other people will never be perfect, but I feel like there's also a levels of respect and boundaries that's very important. I think the older you get as well, like I said, you're always changing, you're always evolving. Life is always going, 30 miles per hour. So it's like having people. It's very important to have people who understand the journey that you're in, because if they don't understand the journey that you're in, I feel like that's where your relationship or your friendship gets tested.
Yeah.
Which is quite scary, because people, my sister and like just people always be like, oh, this is where you're gonna find out who your real friends are and stuff. And like I said, I've watched a lot of like influencers, like YouTubers, where they talk about the struggles of feeling alone, and I was like, I don't want that for myself.
Okay.
I have like solid friendships. I've had friends from like, from young. I've always been that type of girl that I'm actually a proper girl. Like I have so many. I wouldn't say friends, but it's like people that I know, people that I support. They support me. Even like a lot of online.
It's fine. This is where we take Brett's advice.
Yeah.
Remember where we were?
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
You're gonna have to like talk to her. Just be like, what she's saying.
Yeah. So it seems like how old are you? Sorry,
26.
So you're 26. Cute. So you're 20.
How old are you guys?
We're 29.
29.
Yeah. So you're young, you're fresh, you're good looking, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Your followers are going up.
Yeah.
On Instagram, we're loving it.
Thank you.
Do you feel like you're kind of elevating and making steps within your life, and you feel like not everybody's kind of understanding you and perhaps doubting you in certain ways? And that's where you're having difficulties in your friendships?
It's probably happening behind my back.
Okay.
It's not, I mean, I don't know if it is, but I don't feel that with my friendships. Like I don't feel that. I feel like I have a solid foundation. So I wouldn't say I feel that within my friendship, but it could be just like maybe old friendships that's coming back.
Yeah.
I had a situation where I had an old friend who, came back to me and stuff like that. And that was quite difficult for me, because it was like, oh my gosh, like why now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it could have been her timing though, for her to come to me.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean, oh, her intentions were bad, because she came at a time where I'm actually, I'm doing great, as you can see. But that just could be all in my head. And that's where I'm just, is that the toxic fault? Am I the toxic one? Because that could have just been her timing.
Yeah.
Maybe that could have been a timing where she probably thought, I can't contain this joy that I actually have for this person. I want to actually say congratulations.
So is that what she came to say?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
She came to obviously say that, and kind of like obviously sort out what it was, explain himself and stuff. But my thought process was like, but why now?
Yeah, it's difficult
and
sometimes.
It's normal because I'm in the season where it's like, a lot of
you're
changes
in your
are happening.
bag.
I'm in my bag.
Yeah.
Great things are happening by God's grace that you can see it.
Yeah.
So I have to I'm naturally going to think, okay, well, I'm going to be cautious of people.
Of course.
In this industry, you have to be.
Yeah.
Like you have to be because there's people that
leeches
do you dirty.
Yeah.
And I
think it's you have to look to the person's character because there are people that are like that. But you're right, like with this friend, it could have just been time. And I feel like I've been in that situation before where I've fallen out with a friend. We're not as close as we used to be, but I see them doing something big and there is no part of me that is thinking, I want a part of that. Realistically, I'm probably never going to have a piece of that pie because we're not friends anymore, but it reminds me of the love I had for that person.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would only be right considering, you've got new friends, you've got the old friends, the friends that were there from when you were maybe even telling them about the dreams that you had.
Yeah.
It's only right that I had kind of expressed to you that I see you
and that's
and
why
I love it for
thing.
you.
I changed my thought process because before I was like, I don't know, like me paranoid, like, oh no, I don't know. But then I just thought, okay, let me just be open and just see because it's true. Because it's the same as if I was to see an old friend of mine get engaged.
Yeah.
I would be thinking,
yeah. I knew you when you were.
Let me put my pride aside.
Yeah, literally.
Because I'm naturally a person that I'm always happy for other people. And that's one thing that people know about me. People around me, they know that I'm always that person that's always happy for other people.
That came across on the show as well. You and Kimmy, when you were both like shedding tears for each other. Yeah, it was
so
lovely.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, that's how I'm not. And even if I do feel a type of way, for example, all my friends, which I did say on the show, everyone around me is settled and that I'm happy for them. I was with them for the whole journey. But I also did explain to my friends that sometimes in my family, this is hard, guys, because I also I want to experience this moment with you guys. And that's how I feel like a friendship naturally grows because you're both being transparent, you're being real.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather a friend come to me, tell me really how they feel, rather than acting like a fake friend and by saying jokes, but it's like, that joke's...
Yeah.
No, that's not a joke. You actually meant what you said.
Yeah, that's shade.
Just be real. And I'm happy I have that with my friendships. And I feel like, it's just important just to be transparent in friendship because I think some people's like, I don't know.
We actually did an episode a few weeks ago about jealousy in friendships. And I feel like it ties into this. Not
thinking that as well.
Yeah. Not to say that your friend is definitely jealous, but it sounds like you're in a phase of life and we all go through this phase where it might not even be a phase, it might just be an event in your life. Like something big happens
because it's
for you.
normal. It's like even when girls have a baby, you want to be so protective over that. You're not going to let anyone in your space because it's sacred. And I feel like right now I'm at a sacred season of my life and it's like everyone is seeing the things that I do because before I have done a lot of things, but I never used to put on social media. Like I've spoken at the House of Parliament before. Like I've been to all the London Fashion Week events because of the university that I went to. So I've done everything that everyone's seeing right now.
Did you study fashion at uni?
No, I didn't. I did media, acting, performance.
Okay. Yes, that's what I saw actually. Sorry, I don't know why I said fashion. Yeah. I was pre-Ingy. I was doing my Googles. You have to know you're talking to.
I always knew, but at those times, like, influencer wasn't a thing. It was just like a blog. Blogging was the thing.
Yeah.
So called a blogger. So I used to go to all the blogging events like BeautyCon, like all those. So I did all of that, but it was like off social media. So but then it's like influencer became a thing, and I'm like, that. Oh, so this was the life that I was living before it came.
Okay, so you've been doing this.
Yeah, I've been doing this. It wasn't a force. This was life. This was my lifestyle. It wasn't forced. But I just didn't know because, like I said, at those times, this was like 2000. When I go to university, 2015, it wasn't influencer wasn't a thing. You wouldn't get paid. I mean, to my knowledge, you didn't get paid for these things. So now I'm just like, oh, so it's a thing now. But so how do I feel like I'm way behind because now the new people have, but instead of taking it to competition, I said, okay, I'm just going to.
Yeah, but you've got your foundation though. Yeah. So you know how to do this.
Basically.
It's just for the world to see at this point.
Yeah, and it's scary. Yeah. Because that's why I didn't pursue what I was doing before. And third year, I changed my mind. I was like, I'm going to do teaching. And everyone over there looking at me like, That's a big
change.
But
Okay.
I just said, but I glad I did that because that gave me confidence to speak in front of people.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
needed that for this chapter. Otherwise, I wouldn't
It's
be here
true.
talking to you guys.
That's
actually
I'd be
true.
crumbling. Like my teacher used to always say, Tracy, if you don't take the space, your space can be taken. Because I would have anxiety. I wouldn't come to class when she'd be like, there'll be that one teacher that will always make me speak. And I'll be like, oh God, I don't want to speak in everyone.
Trust,
like,
I can relate.
Yeah. Like, I had anxiety,
She spoke
serious.
about that
Yeah.
on one
I
of
used
our
to
episodes
tremble.
recently.
Yeah, if I had to read out loud, it would be like the penguin went to the shop, and I would be like, "My mum said fish, please." I couldn't read to save my life because my confidence. But it's so refreshing to see like I feel like you're in your bag, even
Thank
from
you,
pre in your
amen.
stories and
Thank
stuff.
you.
It feels like you're elevating, you're doing your thing. It's like quit the imposter syndrome. Just go for it. You have nothing
Basically,
nothing to lose
yeah.
if you try.
Yeah, you just have to try.
Yeah.
enough. That
It's
is
scary, and
actually
then also
real.
that pressure of like, oh my God, if I'm gonna fail the whole world, I'm not gonna lie, like this is an honest thought. Like the
Yeah.
whole world now is gonna see before I can at least take my L's in secret.
Mm.
Like in private. Not that I'm still a private person, but in terms of like my career, because now it's like, okay, everyone knows, okay, Tracy on Language of Love. Okay, so she's a reality TV person. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. And she also does like, yeah, you're able to kind of form a kind of identity of who I
Of
am
course.
now, where before you couldn't. You just
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
see I'm another Instagram
Quite
girl or
elusive.
another
Yeah.
influencer or whatever. But now
Yeah.
it's like, okay, no, I'm getting to that point where I'm becoming established.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my God, that's so scary. That is
But
scary for me.
for me, I loved watching you on the show because it gave you a personality.
Yeah.
Sometimes influencers like your fashion's great, you're a beautiful girl,
Mm.
but what's the personality behind
What's
it?
the personality?
And you're so
Yeah.
bubbly,
Oh, thank
relatable.
you.
Like I really enjoyed
My
watching
favorite
you.
type of influencer
Yeah.
is an influencer who can show us their personality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
that's why I
just
love
post-
Nilla Rose. Shout out to Nilla.
Yeah, we
Rose.
love
I mean,
Nilla
that,
Rose.
Literally the
clip,
goal.
Nilla Rose,
Like,
A. Patron, Miriam. I feel like they really do show their
Mm.
personality. And they're
Yeah.
very beautiful girls.
We
but
need
they
people like
are.
that.
they show who they are, and that's
Yeah.
important.
especially
That's
in our
important.
community, like being black, there aren't many people like us on TV.
Mm.
So I would much rather watch a black influencer who shows their personality, makes me feel seen,
It's true.
than a black actor sometimes.
Yeah,
I
no,
would
of
actually
course.
much rather have someone that I can relate to in real life.
Yeah.
So I prefer personalities. Nella Rose, I love that girl.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much.
Amazing.
Oh, she's Congolese as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That
Congolese people are doing your
Yeah, you do your
thing.
thing.
That Congolese- you know what, we're all create, like when I actually think about it, the
Creative.
dancing, the music,
Very creative,
very
yeah.
artistic,
Fashion,
people. Yeah,
very
fashion,
creative, yeah.
So come on,
Yeah, you guys have got fashion on.
Hmm.
On point. You really do.
Do you think you'd ever do reality TV?
Oh my, yes. But I feel like I'm so sensitive sometimes. It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Someone could be like, she's a bitch, she's that. And I'll be like, fuck off, man.
Yeah.
I'm me.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? And then another day I'm like, I'm so insecure.
Yeah.
You guys are evil.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you know what I
But
mean?
you need that. You
Yeah.
think that. Remember, sometimes it's not always about you, it's also about the people as well. So
yeah.
everyone's journey was meant for them for a reason, because there's someone out there that's like us that needs to learn from us. There's someone
Yeah.
like
Of course,
like
yeah,
Hundred who
yeah.
has trust
Yeah.
issues
Yeah.
that needed to look and be like, I've got to open up, I've got to give love a chance. And that's the type of messages I was getting. Like,
Yeah.
you made me believe in love, you and Jose Carlos, like, you have to have that.
Yeah.
If
The
you're an
feedback
emotional
on
that's really
person-
The feedback on Twitter on, as I said, I was preying you hard.
Oh my God.
It was
That
so
is so
positive.
weird.
I was preying you. It was so positive. Like, I didn't
I
see one
know.
comment. It was like, oh, what's she doing? Like, everyone really believed in it.
I think it's a good vibe
Yeah.
show as well, though, because there's certain reality TV shows you can go on. Love Island. We are critical. Somebody literally blinks and we're like, did you see the way
Yeah.
she blinked? On
It's bad
it's,
vibes.
it's
Yeah,
a
you guys
bad
are
vibe
bad.
show.
Yeah, then
It's-
again, I
I
think
love the show, but it's
if
a bad
Love
vibe show.
Island fans moved onto Language of Love, would they come on that level? But it's a different concept.
It's a
can't.
concept,
Yeah.
You have to change your mindset when you're watching that.
Mm.
You cannot
Yeah.
watch that show and be biased and just have like your own. You can't, because there's two different cultures.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
automatically you have to be
Yeah.
like, okay, let me put that side of me away and be open.
Yeah,
Because
just
that's
open
what
up my
we
mind,
did. We
because-
just did it on camera. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
basically
yeah.
what we did. We had to go in there and just be open. And it's the same as, I think that's why I love the people watching the show, because their feedback is like, the people that get it. Like, they get it. Like, I
Yeah.
actually thought they wouldn't get it. Like, this is, not that I didn't believe it, but I just thought, oh, people might be ignorant, because that's just, it's two different cultures. You just don't know. We didn't know
Yeah,
how,
yeah.
I didn't know how it might come across, but
Yeah.
everyone understood it. And it was just like, you guys understood it.
Yeah, you guys took us on the journey, because when I first watched it, I was like, not sure about it. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's going to work. I was very
Yeah.
apprehensive. But when I got to there, I was like, you know what?
I believe.
I wanna try
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, yes. I love that.
You're a convert. I'm dead.
No, my brother was like, one time he went on a date with some woman and like she was typing so formally. And he was like, I don't know why she's typing like this.
Yeah.
He met her and she couldn't speak a word of English.
Oh,
she's using Google
she's
Translate
using
the whole time.
Bless
And she was
her.
like, I like you. I like you. And he was like, yeah, I like you too.
Oh.
What else?
Now what?
You know, he had to scrap it.
Oh,
But I'm sure if he went on
couldn't
TV,
write-
he would have wrote out.
Yeah,
Yeah, but maybe after he if he couldn't hack it in that moment,
Yeah.
maybe later.
It's
all
all the good
depends-
thing though. The
depends
show
on people.
forces you to stay
It really, really does.
together because
Yeah.
you're in the environment with them, and there's no I've got an easier option there. Let me go and message Tunde. I'm here with you, so let me try this out.
Yeah, you have to be open.
Yeah, I love it.
I got a question. How's Davina?
You know that, Rukia, that was exactly what
Really?
I was asking. I want to know.
She's my
Davina's
idol.
like,
I'm gonna need
I
some
love her
cracks
so
up with
much.
this. I love Davina.
I really love that woman.
I love that woman, Davina.
Yeah.
She is amazing. Like she's literally a queen. It's like when she saw me, it's like she respected me.
Okay.
She calls me a
Aw.
queen. She's like, I'll comment on her picture. I was like, oh, Davina, you queen. She's like, no, you are the queen.
You're the queen.
And it's like, I think she respects me in the sense of like, you don't know what you've done. Like you put yourself in such a brave, uncomfortable position. You did that. That's how that's the type of energy she gives me whenever I'm like, we see on set. It's like, she watches all of us like, I'm so proud of you guys.
Aww.
I mean, she's followed us on Instagram. When the day she followed me, I'm never that type of person to fan on anyone, but
Yeah.
that was a fan.
Yeah,
She's
of
a legend.
course.
I think
She's
yeah.
actually a legend.
I didn't care.
yeah.
I screenshot that, I put on my Instagram. I was like, everyone needs to know that I'm so
Davina
sorry.
follows
Davina,
me.
we love
This
you.
is Davina McCall,
Do you think
someone
you could
that's a
DM her?
legend.
Do you think you could DM her to follow us?
Yeah, ask her, please.
Are you the plug that we've been waiting for? Because my goodness, I have wanted that
Davina,
woman to know me my whole life.
She is amazing. Oh, wish for
Oh, no, I love her so much.
Such good vibes.
Even her boyfriend came into my work office the other day, and I felt like saying, "Oh hi, can you ask Davina?" Like,
just be like,
So
oh no, we
Davina.
had Tracy from Language of Love on our set. That's how you go.
so next time he comes in, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you know Tracy, yeah."
He's from there because he was there with us on set. I think he's
Really?
The hairstylist.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
really?
Like,
hairstylist.
that couple
Yeah.
goals. Like, she's just goals as a person,
That's
as a
so
woman,
cute.
and she's like, oh, she's just amazing, and all the other amazing things she does, like fitness, health.
Yeah.
I used to do a
She looks
fitness
gorgeous.
video years ago.
Yeah.
I bought her dumbbells set. In uni, I bought her dumbbell set.
Yeah, it was uni.
Pink, green, and blue. So cute.
No, it's like this.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
literally.
She's so
I was
humble.
obsessed with that woman.
She's so humble because it's like sometimes with celebrities you think, oh my God, they're not gonna give you confidence. You just don't know if you can give them
Yeah.
that. But with us, it's like she's Davina McCall, but she's also a person. Like she showed you that person side of her.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh my God, I feel like I know you, you know me, you know about
It's
me,
too
you know my
cute.
oh, it was beautiful. They
Yeah.
chose the right person.
Yeah.
Both of them, Ricky as well, such an amazing host.
Oh, Ricky.
So
Okay.
is
Oh,
he-
love Ricky.
Is he a host in Spain? Like,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
obviously, as Brits, we wouldn't know.
Yeah,
so I was
wouldn't
thinking,
know.
I'm guessing he's
Yeah.
like Spain's equivalent of Davina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Do they show that show in Spain as well?
I think they're working towards
Okay.
it. Yeah, I think they're working towards
That'd
it.
be good.
It would be good.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
The language of love.
Right, I want to get back into your toxic thought
Okay.
properly.
Not gonna let it go.
Not gonna let it go. I'm not done with it yet. Because I'm hot on this topic in general of like friendship. Friendship breakups is
Oh
something
my God.
I'm really
That's
like
worse.
hyper aware of at the moment. I think a lot of us in this age bracket are moving towards a new version of ourselves. We're all, pursuing our dreams, I guess. Or maybe just changing as people. Life experiences have changed us. And you've got your friends from way back and you still love them. But maybe the dynamic needs to change. And in some cases, maybe the friendship needs to end. I feel very uncomfortable with it. And I don't think it's toxic, but yeah, sometimes I just feel like I'm a bad person for acknowledging that we've grown apart. Do you guys
Especially
feel
if
like
the
you go
person
through
hasn't
this?
acknowledged as well. I think that's what makes it difficult.
Yeah,
Different
if it's
a relationship,
one-sided.
if both of you realise this is just not working. is it?
Yeah.
It's easy to end things on a mutual where it's like I still have love for you because it's a mutual decision.
Yes.
But when it's not a mutual decision, I think
That's when it's super
difficult.
awkward. I'm happy to drift away from someone where it's like, we just haven't spoken in a while and we both know what it is. But when maybe that person is reaching out a lot, and I could be the person that's reaching out to them and I can just sense that something has changed, I feel like, oh my God, this feels illegal. Like we're supposed to be
Friendships as
riding to
well.
the death.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I guess I want to know, what do you guys Do you guys think it's toxic to break up with friends sometimes? Even if not break up with friends, because some friends need to be dumped. But I more mean like a friend who they've not done anything to you, you're cool with them, but you've just changed.
Do you know, I just avoid to the point that the person gives up on me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm bad like that.
I think,
I'm not very transparent.
No, I don't do that.
I think with those type
I'm
of
scared of
situations-
that.
Sorry,
I
Tracy.
Sorry.
think those type of situations is very difficult because it's like you said, how do you approach it?
Yeah.
Do you tell the person, well, because like you said, it could be a situation where you feel like, oh, I'm changing as a person. You know, my life is changing, and you go to that person with that demeanor. They can look at you like it's not all about you. It's me.
Yeah.
They can, because it's half the time
It's
it's
two
true. It's
sides,
not always
yeah.
about you as a person as well. That person could be changing, but they're still making that friendship work.
Yeah.
So that's why I said sometimes you have to sit there and think, am I really the toxic one? Is it all in my head? It's okay to question yourself, but sometimes you just have to let it go. If you're definitely going on two different paths and you feel it, you know it.
Yeah, let the
Gotta
friendship
go.
be. I
Yeah.
agree.
And it's not about them. It's just more about you, because you need to get to the next stage of your life. Like, not everyone is obviously going to go with you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
What's your thoughts, Fola? You feel like you should drift apart or?
It's sad to me because friendship is invaluable. Like, I see my friends as my chosen family.
Trust
My
me.
friends aren't a joke
Love my
to
girl.
me. Like, my friends are
Literally.
literally like family to me. So it doesn't feel comfortable to just be like, yeah, drift. As somebody who meets a lot of people in life, I travel a lot. I'm a bubbly person. I make loads of friends. I think something I've developed is, my toxic trait is kind of that I make and lose friendships very easily because I'm so used to it. I meet someone, we hit it off, and maybe we hang out together every
What's
day
your
for a
star
month.
sign? Sorry, I just think of your star sign. Like,
I mean,
Now I'm
technically I'm a
being toxic.
Libra.
like what's your star sign?
You're a, you're a
No,
Taurus,
that's
aren't
not
you?
What's just
You're a
yeah,
Taurus.
I've been doing my Rukia's been doing her
Wait, are you Taurus? Oh, you
Googling.
do
No,
Oh,
no,
like,
no. I've been to my
I'm so
homework.
dead.
I love
I'm a
that.
Capricorn.
Oh,
I don't know what
we're
any star signs
compatible.
mean.
My sister's a Capricorn.
What's your take on the fact that I'm a Libra?
I'm compatible
She's
with
a
Libra.
bitch.
Kimi's a Libra. She a
Oh,
Libra.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, she's
Right. So, and you're, what'd you say? You're
Taurus.
Taurus. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what month is that?
May, April, May.
May.
Yeah,
Oh,
April,
my
May.
brother's
Any
a
man
Taurus.
born in May, message me. So,
That's my brother.
there we go. I've been saying I'm supposed to marry her brother for years, and she's not having it. So anyway, Zach,
I'll sign it off.
hi Zach, it's me, your wife. So yeah, I think one of the toxic traits that I've developed off the back of the type of person I am and the way my I guess my personality and life experiences is that I dump friends a lot, but not dump. You wouldn't know though, because that's how bad it is. Like, it could be like genuinely, because I travel so much. For example,
You
my
can't
Berlin
keep
crew.
the
I can't. It's
relationship.
difficult. And
Yeah.
I always wonder, like, am I wrong? Because you guys were actually great to me and I really enjoyed the season that we had together. Am I wrong for not trying to make this last forever?
I just don't think you have the same patience and love
That's
for
what I was
those
about to say.
other
That
people.
you know how I was going back in the beginning, like dating someone from different culture. You have to have the pay. You have to. It's the commitment part.
Mm.
Maybe friendship is not your priority, and then that's okay. So maybe you
Yeah.
can. You might need low maintenance friends,
Yeah.
and I feel like
I
when
think
you're
I do,
really
I'm not gonna
busy
lie. Yeah.
in life, automatically
Yeah.
you start to have low maintenance friendship. And low maintenance friendship is not a bad thing. It just
Yeah.
it's healthy to have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't
That's
have the
true.
capacity for any more friends, I don't think.
Not
Because you're my
even-
personal
No, I don't.
therapist, my hype man.
So basically, Rukia's claiming me to herself. Nobody else can
I don't think you have the
me.
capacity.
No, I
Genuinely.
know I don't.
Yeah.
But I always feel really bad for it. Like, everywhere that I've been, I've made fantastic friends. My Colombian friends, I genuinely see them as like sisters.
Mm.
But they will hit me up and be like, Fola, like, long time, when are we going to catch up? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm really bad with putting in the effort to make it happen. Same with my Berlin crew. I love them to bits. I know some of you guys listen. Love you. I don't know how to maintain. I don't message back in the group chat. And we've distanced, obviously, but I feel like a terrible person because of it. But
Is
I
it
don't
a
know.
communication thing with you? Do you struggle with communication?
I'm really bad with WhatsApp. WhatsApp for me is like,
I hate that.
if you message me, I don't even see it. I have
Mm.
usually minimum like 60 unread chats or unopened chats
It's like me,
at a
like,
time.
unhealthy.
It's
I pick and
disgusting.
choose, though.
Yeah.
But I do it in this way, like, can we get back to this? Which one's more important? Which one is more?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
I
it's a
think I
lot.
prioritize subconsciously. But also, I don't think I do because sometimes people message me something really important
But
and
you
I'm like,
must do.
wait a minute. I
You
didn't see
must
that.
do because otherwise all your relationship will be at the same balance and it's not. So
Yeah.
therefore, it's who's really more important to you. I think that's just what it is. Who's really adding the value in that moment in
No,
your life.
no, it's not. It's not even that. Please don't say that.
No,
because
no, but I'm
the
just
people
saying.
that haven't replied are like, oh, so I don't add value.
But that's how they're gonna. That's probably how they feel. You're not making.
That is how they
effort.
feel, but that's not what I mean.
So
That's
communication.
not what it means for me. My communication, I'm the problem. I am. Because there is no reflection for me with like how often I reply, how I reply, and how I feel about them. There's no correlation, sorry. Like, it can be my best of friends. If I'm just busy, if I'm just not in a WhatsApp space, I genuinely don't like WhatsApp. So sometimes I'd much rather you just call me and I'll talk to you for 10 hours. But yeah, I don't know. I struggle with it because it makes me feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do as a friend. But also, have we distanced? Also, maybe I'm just busy.
And it's hard, man. The older you get, especially like you can imagine the people that get married,
People are busy.
big
yeah.
transition,
Yeah.
have kids, or it's just so like it's true. How do you juggle it all?
I'm genuinely rattled by married people with children because I don't have time now. So when there's a baby that's grabbing my boobs to try and suck it,
Impossible.
what the heck? Literally, how is this gonna work? You guys are amazing. I mean, I say that to say you guys are amazing because I can't even imagine. I don't know what I'm gonna do at that point in my life. Genuinely.
Yeah.
It's mad.
So, dating profile. Should we get into the dating profile?
Yes, right.
So every week we have a segment. Every week it's a new segment. Someone submits a dating profile to us because we're trying to make people fall in love, you know?
Okay.
So they tell us, you know, who they are, a bit about themselves. We share it with our listeners and anyone who's interested will reach out to us and we connect them.
That's so good.
Those abroad are welcome. I'm inspired by you.
Submissions from abroad, give them to us. If you want a London lover or a UK lover, should I say? Actually, an international lover because we have international listeners.
Yeah, we actually
Worth
do.
mentioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Right, shall I read this one out?
Yeah.
Hey ladies, thank you. She said, okay, so I'm a 32-year-old woman, female from Portsmouth. I'm a huge foodie and love to cook too. I'm a professional landlord and have been now for 9 years.
Wow, what a G.
She's a boss.
Marry me?
Yeah. That's how like.
Can I be your sugar baby?
Professional landlords. Yeah.
That's it. She's a G. I love that.
She didn't say her sexually. Right. My interests include...
I think she said she's looking for men from the DM.
Okay.
I think. Anyway, go on.
I'm disappointed. Right. My interests include anything outdoorsy, animals and swimming. You like that? I'm looking for an attractive, driven black man that's ready to settle down.
Ooh.
I'm tired.
Aw.
LOL, she says.
Aww.
I'm not looking to go with the flow or meet someone that thinks what will be. I have a direction and I know what I want, and I want someone that is on the same page. Ideally, I would like someone that is comfortable being a man and taking charge in some respects. Sounds like the first guy I read that. Sure.
Rukia, please.
She's
If you hear the profile that she's talking about, Rukia shared a very crazy man with our listeners and almost ruined our segment.
Oh my
Yeah, he was very
God.
strange. He said he wanted a submissive woman who doesn't wear too much makeup. He's very slim and yeah, it was very.
That's just
as well.
that's his type, isn't it?
Let's get out of here. Sorry,
My
go on.
friend. Right. Well, we got to the nice bit. She said, also, I adore your podcast and was hooked from the minute I heard your first episode.
Oh, bless her.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I like her very much.
I'm going to take this personally
And can I
find
just
a man
describe
for
her
you.
DP?
She's hot. She's a baddie.
She's,
Can I see?
Yeah, she's on private.
But she's a baddie.
She's a baddie. Like, I'm not even, I'm not
hot.
joking.
Yeah, she is.
She's got body.
Yeah. I clocked that as well.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought,
just
she's
like,
struggling for love.
Yeah,
because
I don't
that
understand.
body is bodying.
She looked very, 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 very
Yeah,
good.
It really is.
And her Instagram bio says property investor.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Hey, don't give too much. They might pre and find her.
No,
True.
what, through bio?
You never just share
Okay,
what
she's
she
a
told us
property
to share.
investor. Yeah, sorry. No, but she's very good looking.
Yeah.
And has a fantastic body.
Yeah.
So yeah, hit us up if you're interested,
Please,
men.
guys, do hit us up. Let's help you
But
find
then how
love.
do you guys know if these men are serious? Though?
We don't. This is the problem. But we will do our bit to filter.
Mhm.
If I particularly know you're mad from knowing you, then yeah, we're not going to connect to you. But we don't
Yeah,
know. So this
okay.
is the risk
Oh
that
my
you
God,
take.
that is the risk. But that is the risk of, hooking up a couple.
Yeah.
Mine's worked actually. Oh my God.
Oh, you've hooked people up before?
Not like intentionally, but me and my friends, we kind of put a wording for a couple. They're so cute, and now they're still together. Women talking about engagement. I'm just like, oh my God, like I feel like
That is lovely.
yeah, so it did work. That's nice, but that was organic. Like I said, it wasn't something that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put you with that person. I think it was just in the moment. I was like, I know someone would be good for you.
That's fantastic.
Like, I was like,
I've been begging Rukia to do this for me for years, and she won't.
It's coming. It's coming.
Mhm.
I
What
promise.
I'm hoping happens with this segment is that it's a certain type of person that would be interested in this. You've got to be a bit fun. You've got to be open-minded. A stiff, weird guy is probably not going to reach out to this girl. So
No.
I'm hoping
someone confident because she came
someone with
across very
confidence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
knows
she's
what
not
she
going to give you
wants.
free accommodation, by the way.
No, she's not.
No,
Literally.
please.
She's not.
She's not. She's a boss.
You know, there's actually one man out there that heard that
course,
said,
like, yes.
huh? She has multiple homes. Empty. So I can just stay. No. Hopefully you're not one of our listeners, actually. Anyway, this has been an absolute pleasure having
Yeah.
you. Honestly, we've enjoyed it so much.
Thank you.
Guys, go and listen. Go and watch The Language of Love on Channel 4. It's on 4OD. That's how we watched
And
it.
you can binge watch it now.
You can binge
That was
it.
the issue before. Everyone
Yeah.
said, we want to binge. Like, why can't we just have all the episodes? It's now out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
You
binged.
can
Yeah.
binge watch it.
We're always screaming that we want representation. There's a black lady, a beautiful one on the show.
Beautiful
guys.
one.
Go
yeah.
and watch.
Even in the flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And she's relatable.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have people that don't feel like they represent us, but I feel like you do.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're a relatable, lovely girl. So guys, go and watch the show. Go and see our fave Davina as well.
Yes.
Sorry, Davina's actually for the people.
She's for the
She's
people.
giving-
She feels like Ed Sheeran.
Introducing people to love. Do you know
It's
what I mean?
true.
Like, hooking people up.
Yeah, definitely.
So Tracy's agreed that she's going to tell Davina to follow her.
Yeah.
No.
It's on the record now.
You agree that
I'm going to tell them. We'll go 2 ways.
No, but it's been really lovely having you on the show,
Thank you so
honestly.
much.
Oh, sorry, before we finish, what's coming up for you? Like, what have you got going on that you want people to know about?
Well, at the moment, I'm just doing different little things. So I would definitely say just go on my Instagram and
Yeah.
because you will see like little snippets of what I'm doing.
Yeah. What's your Instagram?
Tracey Lomanga. It's very easy to find.
Yes.
It will be in the description, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this episode. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.